as a lot of you know, I like to mess around with my kit a lot, mess around with my setup and whatnot. So I decided to do something which is pretty minimalistic. Alright, so a traditional 4-piece kit would have one kick, one tom here, one tom over there, and a snare drum. Alright, as a lot of you people know, I like to mess around with my setup a lot. So I did kind of like a traditional 4-piece setup with an extra bass drum where you got one kick, one tom up, one tom down, your snare, and of course cymbals wherever. Except mine, again, has a kick. So there it is, one kick, one tom over there. Mounted my 14-inch 4-tom on a snare stand, an extra one I had. And of course I got my kick over here because I play double bass. So this was actually inspired by Sepultura's drummer, Eloy Casagrande, I think that's how you say his name. Eloy Casagrande. So kind of inspired by him. And I thought, I'm gonna try that a little bit, see how much fun I can play or how much fun I can have with it. You know, I'm not really one for like copycat kits. I'm always like, set your kit up the way you would play it, what's more comfortable for you, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna try this just to mess around with it. Probably be like this for a week, then I'll put everything else back on it. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I didn't really care much for that setup where I had the 14-inch 4-tom back there, right here as a rack tom, or up here kind of like a rack tom, and just using the 14 and 16, just used to having those extra 2 toms, so I put those back on there. So a more standardized setup now. But what I didn't do, or what I did differently, of course I put my 8-inch over here where it always sits. I'll get in here. I mean, you've already seen it, but I left the floor tom on the snare stand, and I put it right here as like an auxiliary, like miniature gong drum. So I did that, left the 16 where it is, 14, 16, 12, 10, and 8. Of course, everything else is where it normally would be. Of course, I put these back on. You can hear the buzzing because this top one's cracked, and so is the bottom one. But I took my 10 and my 8 and stacked them. Gave it a nice little chopper sound. Or stacked cymbal sound, what you want to call it. And of course cymbals there, ride, china, hats, pedals, snare drum. So that's what I did. Get over here. Get over here. That's what I did. Yes. So cool. I should have got a video of me playing it with the 2 floor toms, but I didn't think about that. So there we go. I like this setup, and it's kind of fun having that little 14-inch up there. So yeah, so probably stick with this for a while.